On August 4th, Donna Kelce found herself grappling with an ocean of emotions as she reflected on the last dinner shared with her ex-husband, Ed Kelce, in the wake of a devastating loss. Ed, once a robust figure, had been reduced to a shadow of his former self after the passing of Maureen Maguire, the woman who had stood by his side for nearly 2 decades. The atmosphere was heavy with unspoken sorrow, as Donna recounted how Ed's spirit seemed to dim during that meal. It was a quiet affair, stripped of any pretense, held at a modest restaurant that had once been a cherished spot for celebrations. The table was adorned with simple dishes: grilled salmon, corn soup, fresh fruit, and 2 glasses of iced tea. It was a far cry from the lavish feasts that could have been, but it perfectly encapsulated the somber tone of the evening. There was a palpable tension in the air as Ed sat there, his once vibrant demeanor now replaced by a vacant stare. Donna spoke of how he didn't engage much in conversation, his mind seemingly miles away. The silence was deafening, punctuated only by the clinking of cutlery and the occasional murmur from Travis and Taylor Swift, who were there to lend their support. Taylor had brought a card for Ed, a small gesture in the grand scheme of things, but one that carried a heavy weight. "We miss her, too. But she'd want you to smile," it read. As Ed read those words, his face shifted slightly, a fleeting moment of connection in a sea of grief. He took a sip of his tea, a sad smile flickering across his lips, but it was clear that the essence of joy had long since fled. Donna's heart ached for him. She could see the cracks in his facade, the struggle to maintain a semblance of strength in the face of overwhelming sorrow. During that meal, Ed uttered a single line that would forever echo in Donna's mind. "If there is an afterlife, I would still choose to hold her hand while walking under the redwoods in the Pennsylvania autumn." The words hung in the air, heavy with longing and regret. It was a promise left unspoken, a sentiment that had been snatched away by the suddenness of death. Donna's voice trembled as she recalled the moment, recognizing it as not just a reflection of Ed's love but a testament to a bond that transcended the boundaries of life and death. As the night wore on, the stark reality of their situation settled in. This wasn't just a meal, it was Ed's final farewell to Maureen. The image of Ed, surrounded by family yet feeling so utterly alone, became a poignant symbol of love lost. The black and white photo shared later captured the moment, with Taylor Swift donning a jersey emblazoned with the number 87, standing beside Ed and Donna. Despite the monochrome hues, the warmth of their connection shone through, a bittersweet reminder of what once was. Jason and Travis, both NFL stars, later expressed their thoughts on their father's grief. They understood that while Ed might not have been vocal about his feelings, the depth of his love for Maureen was immeasurable. It resonated with them. They knew that every meal shared from that point forward would carry the weight of her absence, a void that would never truly be filled. Donna's reflections brought a hush to the room as she offered an insight that struck a chord with everyone present. Sometimes love doesn't need to end in marriage. Sometimes it just needs a handshake at the last dinner to stay forever in memory. Her tears spoke volumes, encapsulating the essence of a love that endured beyond the constraints of conventional relationships. In that moment, she became a vessel for Ed's unexpressed grief, channeling his farewell to the woman he loved until his last breath. The evening will forever be etched in their memories, not just as a moment of loss, but as a testament to the power of love in its many forms. Ed Kelce, though visibly broken, was surrounded by those who understood the weight of his heartache. They bore witness to a man grappling with the profound sadness of losing a partner, while also celebrating the life they had shared. It was a raw, unfiltered portrait of human emotion, one that resonated deeply with anyone who has ever loved and lost. In the end, that last dinner was not just a farewell. It was a celebration of a love that had once been, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the memories we hold can serve as a guiding light through the shadows